Berklee is just a phenomenon. Yesterday when I came here for the rehearsal for tonight, I must admit that I did not think of the orchestra as students. I immediately felt I was amongst my peers. The level of musicianship was up here. And I treated them as such, just like, if I was playing with the most well-versed musicians in the city, and they're ready, which was, maybe it's because they're close to the end now, so they are ever so ready. And it was an amazing thing. I had to pinch myself to realize I was in such good company. You can write the simplest song, you can write a 4-bar phrase and vamp on it, but you should be able to read the music if somebody puts it in front of you. And then if you want to reduce something down to a different level, which is simpler and easier, then that's cool. But I just think that so many people, I feel like the bar sometimes gets lowered and people don't want to learn the fundamentals. Once you learn the fundamentals, then you can go anywhere you want to go. You can make it more difficult. You can make it, just way out. You can add all kinds of chords to it, or you can simplify and just keep the groove going and have the right hook, but at least you know how, and I think that's what Berklee does. It teaches you how, and then you have options. I think most musicians that start out, they forget that they need to learn some basics. Well, I think a great song has the ability to touch people in their own lives, maybe not the way you meant for them to feel, but as long as they're touched in their own lives and it's something that resonates with the public, a melody that they can't, forget, a message that really means something, a good hook, thoughtful lyrics, and actually back then I didn't think about the songs having longevity. We were just writing them, and it amazes me today that, we have fans now that, I say we, I still consider, Nick present, even though he's gone on and made that transition. But when I think of the fans that I have today, that are 20 years old, that are, 16 and 17, that know Ain't No Mountain, just as well as the songs that their contemporaries are making today. It's an amazing thing. I think we had what the other person needed. I was really a good piano player and I had a great ear, and I could almost anticipate what his words were and where he was going. If he was singing and then I'd join in with him. We'd like to do it together without a necessarily a set of lyrics to work by or anything like that. So we really had to be on one accord, I'd say that happening plus the muse, something special that'll just drop down and give you some magic that you hadn't intended, kind of made for some special moments that you almost realized them when you had them too, when, really special songs, just kind of, it's almost like you didn't write them, they just wrote themselves in a way, which is pretty amazing, but you have to be on one accord, and we were. A lot of people believe in the backup plan, I never believed in that. I didn't go for another job. Once I decided that was what I wanted to do, I think you should give yourself enough time to see if it's going to work, which means total dedication, which means you giving it 100% of yourself, and not with, there is no guarantee that the phone will ring. There is no guarantee that you'll get a gig. Related gigs you can find that, keep you in the mix, and also being willing to sing or show off to everybody, throwing yourself out there, warts and all, just go for it, look for collaborations. You just have to thrust yourself in.